Shelby Blecker.
Yes.
In the 458 for 11 laps. You've been with us last year. So just a brief reminder on everything. You already know smooth is fast, especially when this car is very sensitive. Shifting, you want to be in fourth gear for most of the lap with this car. There's a lot of places where you could go down a gear, but you don't have the traction to utilize that extra torque. The fastest laps in this car are actually done using only fourth and fifth gear. That's how the instructors drive the car. That's how we recommend you do it. Now, you mentioned braking for the chicane was one of your challenges. It's always better to over brake when you get to that orange marker. Get all your braking done. For the chicane, if you're not off the brakes by the time you get to that green turn-in marker, you didn't brake early enough or you didn't brake hard enough.
Okay.
You want to be completely off the brakes by the time you turn in for that corner.
Right. I also was having issues spotting apex.
Okay.
So I was turning in a little late.
So I'm going to point out all the cones to you. They're going to be pointed out one full cone in advance. So if we're at the apex, I'm already going to be pointing out the exit before we even get there. If we're at the turn-in, I'm probably going to be pointing you 2 cones ahead. That way you're looking where you want to go, and if you're looking, your hands are naturally going to follow. It makes it easier to use all of the space out there. Okay. Same as before, we catch up to somebody, we wait for their hazards. They catch up to us, we'll do the same thing for them, and I'll let you know which side to pass them on or which side to be passed on. Since we're doing 11 laps and you have a bit of experience, this is what we're going to do. We'll go and do the first 7 laps, get you reoriented with the track in the car. We're going to do 1 cool-down lap. It gives you a mental break, gives the car a quick break. I'll be able to answer any questions that you have, and then after the 7 and the cool-down, we'll go out and do 4 more. The cool-down doesn't count.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Step on the brake, give the paddle a pull, just go up to the blue cones. Remember, brake early, gas early. Brake late, gas late. Stop here, I'll make sure it's safe. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Shift up. One more time. First apex on the left. You want to look all the way across to that next turn-in marker. At the turn-in marker, you're going to turn into the right. Squeeze the throttle. Look all the way in the distance to the left for the exit. Go full throttle here. And shift up. And shift. At the orange marker, you want to start braking. Brake hard. Wait for that marker. Release the brakes. Turn into the left. Start squeezing the throttle. Let it carry out to the right. At the orange markers, brake hard. Downshift. Wait for the cone, turn it to the left, start squeezing the throttle, look across to the right for the exit. Full throttle down the back straight, back across to the left side. At the orange cones, brake hard, brake, 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 brake. Release the brakes, turn into the right. Look across to the left for the second apex. Squeeze the throttle, full throttle there. Little bit of brakes, turn into the right, squeeze the throttle again, full throttle to the orange markers. Back on the brakes, brake, 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 brake. Look all the way across to that second apex. Wait for him to signal us. All perfect example of where you're making up time. You pass them on the right, start squeezing the throttle, a little bit of brakes, turn into the right, start squeezing the throttle, full throttle, all the way to the cones, a little bit of brakes, back on the brake, turn into the left, all the way across the second apex, keep turning, look to the exit for the right. And back on the brakes, brake, turn into the left, balance the car with the throttle, look to the second turn in, at the turn in, turn into the right, look all the way in the distance to the left for the exit, full throttle, full throttle. Shift, getting faster, back on the brakes, downshift, turn into the left, start squeezing the throttle, all the way out to the right side, back on the brakes, brake, look all the way in the distance to the right for that exit, squeeze the throttle, all the way out, there we go. Now release, turn into the right, balance the car, turn into the left, start squeezing the throttle, full throttle, a little bit of brakes, turn into the right, squeeze the throttle, stand the throttle, full throttle to the orange cones, back on the brakes. Let's start our cool down lap here. So you want to sit one gear higher, just go about half pace. Any questions?
Not yet.
Alright, let's keep going a little bit faster. Let's let the Lamborghini by us after we enter that next corner. Gonna turn into the left. You're gonna stay all the way on the left side of the track. So you're gonna be offline. You'll go all the way to the left, but you follow the painted line. We'll let the Lamborghini pass us on the right. This turn we're getting better and better. You're entering that string faster. That last time we entered it was the fastest one by about 6 miles an hour. So that was a pretty good improvement. You can see the difference it makes to look way ahead to where you want to go.
Right.
Because then you know, like, do I have the right trajectory? Can I get on the throttle a little bit more? And you're controlling the pace that you're exiting, which is good. This turn, we made a pretty good improvement. What do you think of the chicane now?
A lot easier to spot the apex. I get lost at the end of the wall,
Yeah.
and then you find it very late, unless you're really
Stay
looking
on the
for
right
it.
side here. Let the AMG by us on the left. Alright, you ready? Got 5 more to go. Go to downshift once. Alright, start squeezing the throttle. You want to balance the car through the corner, look across to the second apex. Now look all the way in the distance to the right for the exit. Squeeze the throttle, full throttle all the way down. And start braking, get all your braking done. Turn into the left, balance the car, hug the corner, away from the marker. Turn into the right, look across to the left for the exit. Squeeze the throttle all the way out. Keep going all the way down. And start braking, downshift, turn into the left. Balance the car, let it carry out to the right. Back onto the brakes, wait for that next marker. Turn into the left, keep turning. Start squeezing the throttle. Unwind, full throttle here, back over to the left side. A little bit hot on the entry there. Back on the brakes. Now turn into the right. Start squeezing the throttle, back across to the left side. Full throttle. A little bit of brakes. Now turn into the right. Start squeezing the throttle, full throttle here. And at the orange cones, brake hard. Brake. Turn into the left, look across to the second apex. Now look all the way to the right for the exit. Squeeze the throttle, full throttle here. apex. Keep turning, look to the exit. All the way on the right, squeeze the throttle, full throttle. And back on the brakes. Wait for that marker. We're going to turn into the left, get all the way into the apex. Hug the corner all the way to the next marker. Turn into the right, squeeze the throttle. Unwind out to the left side, full throttle all the way down. And shift. At the orange cone, start braking, brake hard, brake. Turn into the left, start squeezing the throttle, let it carry out to the right. At the orange cone, brake hard, wait for the marker, turn into the left, all the way in the distance to the right for that exit. Start squeezing the throttle, full throttle here. At the orange marker, start braking, brake hard, wait for the marker, turn into the right, start squeezing the throttle, stand the throttle, back over to the left, full throttle to the orange cone, a little bit of brakes, now turn into the right, start squeezing the throttle again. And at the orange markers, brake hard, brake. Turn into the left, look all the way across the second apex. Let's give them a little bit more room here. Start squeezing the throttle, full throttle all the way down. At the orange marker, start braking, brake hard, brake. Turn into the left. We're gonna pass the AMG on the right here. We're gonna take the turn a little tighter. Turn into the right, start squeezing the throttle, full throttle here all the way down. And shift. At the orange marker, start braking, brake hard, downshift, turn into the left, start squeezing the throttle, let it carry you all the way out to the right, and hard on the brakes, wait for the marker, look across to the left, squeeze the throttle, look to the exit marker, stand the throttle all the way out, full throttle here, all the way back over to the left, and back on the brakes, get all your braking done, turn into the right, start squeezing the throttle, stand the throttle, back over to the left, full throttle for the cones, and a little bit of brakes, turn into the right, start squeezing the throttle, full throttle here. Brakes, brake, all the way across to the left for the second apex, balance the car, I'm going to give you an extra lap here, start squeezing the throttle, full throttle all the way down, and back on the brakes, get all your braking done, turn into the left, hug the corner all the way to the turn-in marker, wait for that marker, look to the right, turn in, look to the left for the exit, unwind, full throttle all the way down, and shift. Turn into the left, balance the car with the throttle, keep turning, and at the orange markers, brake hard, wait for the next cone, turn into the left, start squeezing the throttle, unwind the steering wheel all the way out to the right, back over to the left side, at the orange cone, start braking, wait for the marker, turn it into the right, squeeze the throttle, stand the throttle all the way over to the left, full throttle to the orange cone, a little bit of brakes, turn into the right, squeeze the throttle again, full throttle to the orange marker, brake hard, and coming up on the right, we're going to be exiting the track between the blue cones. How do you think you did?
I think I was a lot faster this time than I was the first time. It just felt much more natural.
Good. What do you think helped the most?
Being able to spot the apex better, being able to brake harder, feeling more comfortable with the harder braking. And downshifting and seeing how the car reacted, just better familiarity with the car.
That's good. Go ahead and turn the steering wheel all the way left for me. Then pull both paddles together. It should be good. You have a great time?
I had an awesome time.
Thank you for coming back.
Thank you.